Other headlines now after the world watched and waited for President Trump's deadline to launch devastating strikes on Iran. A temporary ceasefire is reached. The two-week deal includes the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. And Alan Devlin is here now with more on this last-minute de-escalation, Alan.
You can barely get any closer up to that line, KJ. Neither Iran nor the United States said when the ceasefire would begin, and attacks took place in Israel, Iran, and across the Gulf region Wednesday. At first, everyone was watching the clock following Trump's deadline. Now, everyone's watching the skies over the Middle East.
A last-minute deal has been reached between the United States and Iran. A two-week ceasefire brokered by Pakistan will halt offensive bombing in the region. I agree to suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. This will be a double-sided ceasefire, said the president online at 6:32, just under 90 minutes from his 8 p.m. Eastern deadline. We have already met and exceeded all military objectives and are very far along with a definitive agreement concerning long-term peace with Iran and peace in the Middle East. The about-face comes after the president said Iran is agreeing to the complete and immediate opening of the Strait of Hormuz, along with a 10-point proposal, which is a workable basis to negotiate. The two-week period is said to allow the agreement to be finalized.
If that is the case, it gives them time to regroup, gives the Iranians time to regroup, gives the U.S. and Israel time to regroup as well.
The Iranian foreign minister released a statement in response to the ceasefire that reads in part, if attacks against Iran are halted, our powerful armed forces will cease their defensive operations. For a period of 2 weeks, safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz will be possible. Earlier in the day, images out of Iran showed people forming a human chain near power plants and bridges.
The entire country can be taken out in one night.
The ceasefire comes one day after Trump unleashed on Iran in a White House press conference Monday, threatening to send them back to the Stone Ages.
They're going to have no bridges. They're going to have no power plants.
And it comes hours after Trump originally created an 8 p.m. deadline for the opening of the strait, or a whole civilization will die tonight.
Alan, this could potentially be a very pivotal moment in this war, but I imagine there's a lot to hammer out. Where does this deal stand?
And that's what a lot of people are asking right now. There are a number of pitfalls that could happen in the near future. Of course, Iran has to actually open the Strait of Hormuz, but experts say that is not an overnight process, KJ. So 2 weeks, that clock starts as soon as President Trump lets us know.
Okay, Alan Devlin, thank you for that. We can tell you, though, that shortly after this ceasefire announcement, oil prices plunged below $100 a barrel, and U.S. stock futures jumped. According to AAA, the average price for gasoline across the U.S. now stands at $4.14. Here in the tri-state area, as you can see, prices are close to that. You can keep an eye on oil and gas prices using our interactive tool online. Just head over to cbsnews.com/gas prices.